Are those guys still eating? I wasn't expecting to be talking with Lieutenant Hayase and her gang for that long. It's possible they've already finished eating and gone back to their rooms. Guess not. Hey guys. Phew, you're still here. I know the point was to act like nothing ever happened, but it would have been pretty tough to do that if I had to go visit them each individually in their rooms. In a one-on-one situation, it'd be hard to keep my mind off what happened, and a single slip-up could bring the conversation back to the one topic I really don't want to discuss. So I'm glad they're all here at once. Oh, thank God. After how long that lecture was, I was worried you'd all have gone back to your rooms by now. Was that a little too over the top, maybe? Finally, someone breaks that awkward silence. Oh, you won, Maya. Oh, gotcha. Well, sorry to keep you all waiting then. Oh, of course not. Class rep. I mean, neck exercises.
じゃあ反対方向もやった方がいいんじゃないの？まあまあ、二人とも久しぶりに全員揃ったんだからさ。そうですよ。
Yeah, look at May, all pleased with herself. Guys, I'm really sorry for being so weak. You're all in pain too, and yet I just left you behind. I'm so sorry. But don't worry, I'm not gonna run away anymore, no matter what happens. And while I may not be able to tell you any of this in words, I'm confident that I can make it up to you through my actions. Just you wait and see. Oh, right. There's something I forgot to say earlier. I'm back, y'all. Not sure how, but I made it home in one piece. I feel really bad about ditching you guys without saying anything. Sorry. Noted. Kind of, but also no. Thank you, Miki. Hell yeah. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Maya. Really, you guys. This means a lot. After what I did, I don't deserve such a warm welcome, but I'm really grateful. Huh, wait, you guys haven't eaten yet? Oh, right. Hey! I wonder if the captain gave these guys the same pep talk, or maybe they went over the whole surface pilot code thing in class. Whatever it is, I can tell they're all trying to cope their own way. No matter how bad it hurts, none of them are running away from their problems like I did. You guys are the real deal. If I hadn't lived through 2 or 3 years of this already, I never would have made it this far. Hope I can catch up with you all before too long. Define normal. Huh? As you shouldn't. You're wrong though. All I did was run away. If I didn't have something to keep my mind occupied, I probably would have gone insane. You guys endured a lot more pain than I did. Huh? Oh, believe me, I know that all too well, Ayamine. Thank you. Especially with you being the one telling me that. Listen. Ayamine, you have no idea how right you are. Wow, wish I could have been there for that. Too bad I ran away like a little bitch. Anyway. Just like I thought then. You guys from A01 helped them out too.
そうだな。
Huh? Go where?
あなたが帰ってきたら揃って行こうって話してたのよ。
神宮寺軍曹が亡くなられた場所にお参りに行こうと言っていたのだ。
I see.
遺骨はもう家族のところに行っちゃったから。
Might be a good chance for me to formally apologize to her. Let her know I've come back. Alright then, let's do it.
うん。
じゃあその前に早く食事を済ませちゃいましょう。
Yeah, for sure. You guys must be starving after waiting that long for me.
もう我慢できない。
さあ、私たちも行こう。
Hey, Maya. Thanks for breaking that awkward silence there earlier.
そなたが皆に殴られた
Why
ら気の
not,
毒だ
though?
と
That
思
would
っ
have
て
been
な。
great. I mean, what? Gotcha. Well, guess I'll owe you one for... Ugh.
おかえりタケル。よく無事に帰ってきたね。
Ah, Mrs. Kyoska.
ほんと偉いよあんた。そうやって無事に帰ってくること
Nah,
もいっ
not a scratch on
ぱい
me.
なんだよ。
Plenty of scratches up here. Anyway. Thanks, Mrs. Kyoska.
ほんとあんたたちもよかったね。
はい、これでやっと安心できます。
あんたたちが任官した日は一緒に祝ってやれなかったけど。
Didn't you
今日は
though?
任せときな。
Didn't you though? Like you didn't we have a nice little she gave us a nice little meal after we graduated? Am I remembering things incorrectly? I feel like you did though. Huh?
みんなにサービスしちゃうよ。さあついといて。
Mrs. Kyoska. Surely you're still mourning too. And yet you're throwing me a welcome home party? You must be trying pretty hard to lighten up the mood around here, huh?
結局殴られたな。
One punch is better than 20, right?
そうだな。
Hey, it's Shirogane. I'm coming in.
何よ、遅かったわね。
Sorry, I had to go pay my respects really quick.
お参り？
Yeah, me and the guys from Squad 207 just paid Sergeant Jinguji a visit.
は？遺骨はとっくに親元に返したわよ。
Right, we just went to the place where she passed. We went down to the training ground and marked the spot with an upright steel bar. For us, that'll serve as her memorial.
なるほど。そういうことね。
I know you might consider that a pointless gesture, though. Yuko-sensei is the kind of person who hates formalities of all kind, so I imagine she thinks this is kind of a stupid thing to do as well. Probably even more so in this case, considering she only saw Sergeant Jinguji as an old acquaintance / useful subordinate. But it's important to me. I'm not gonna let her talk down to me for that.
そういえば、もうマリモちゃんって言わないのね。
I'm trying not to be childish like that anymore.
そう。
That fucking devious look in her eyes. I both love it and hate it. I get that you don't actually consider us equals, but I'm trying my best to do things properly now. This was one thing I really needed to take care of.
そんなに予防線張らなくても、別に咎めちゃいないし、無駄だとも思ってないわよ。
Huh?
マリモが死んだ場所に自分から出向くなんて、大した成長じゃない。あんたがそういうところを克服してくれるのは、私にとってもプラスよ。だから、
Well, okay then.
あっちの世界で、いろいろと経験してきたみたいね。
I mean, I guess. Please, as if you don't already know what happened over there. Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Man, dude, this is Miss 842 steps ahead of you, alright? Listen, alright? She knows. I mean, doesn't the fact that you haven't asked about it prove that all of this is going exactly the way you predicted it would? God knows just how far in advance she's planning everything out. Bruh, I'm telling you, Mrs. 856 steps ahead of you, alright? Always fucking ahead of you. Don't think for a second she isn't. Always. Always. You think Miss 862 steps ahead of you ain't fucking that far ahead of you? Because she is. I had a long talk with Captain Izumi today. I'd appreciate it if you could tell me how much she knows about me. It's gonna be difficult to work with her otherwise.
そんなの全部話してたら夜が明けちゃうわよ。向こうの言ってることに合わせていれば大丈夫よ。
But Sensei,
仮にあんたがイスミの知らないことを漏らしても、彼女は大丈夫よ。
noted.
信用。ただ、どんなことがあっても、相手が誰であっても、絶対に教えない白金関連の情報がある。
Alright.
それだけを
And what information is that?
あんたが世界を移動したり時間をループしている
Yeah, no, you probably don't want to bring up
それ
that.
によってもたらされた事象これだけは私が墓場まで持っていくつもりよ
Noted. I see.
ヤシロは当然知っているけどあの子は特別だから
No, Kasumi kinda has to know. Right. Still haven't had a chance to talk with Kasumi since I came back.
弱虫
Wonder if she'll ever forgive me.
それじゃあそろそろ仕事をしてもらいましょうかそのため
Yes, I'm aware. So what do you need me to do? The 00 unit looks like Sumika and is supposed to be humanity's ultimate weapon. Debugging or tuning or whatever she calls it. How am I supposed to do that?
まず00ユニットについての説明から始めましょ
Please do.
うじゃあおさらいねオルタネイティブ計画の歩みは覚
Yeah,
えて
you're trying to talk to the beta. That's what they were all about. You're always like, it was all an attempt to try to communicate with the beta, to learn how they think. Oh, I remember. Which means alternatives 1 through 3, right? We went over this the night Kasumi ran away, after the third transfer experiment. Yeah, I remember. I wouldn't forget that.
手間が省けて助かるわじゃあ先に進めるわよ
Okay.
人類はベータとのコミュニケーション方法を確立するためにだけどそれは失敗の連続だったその中でも少ないながらオルタネイティブ2で判明したことは何だった
Oh, right. The fact that they don't consider us, living creatures. That's what it is, right? The fact that the beta... Oh, no. That's alternative 3. The fact that the beta are carbon-based life forms.
じゃあオ
Yep,
ル
the
タネ
one
イテ
thing
ィ
we
ブ
learned from
3の
alternative.
唯一の成果は何だった
The fact that the beta don't see us as living creatures. That's the one tiny piece of information we learned after sending so many of Kasumi's sisters to their deaths.
その通り彼らが人類を生命体とみなしていない以上人工 ESP 発現体のコミュニケーションはそれが現
Huh, wait. How does that make sense? Not sure why I didn't realize this before, but after listening to her summarize it like that, something doesn't seem to add up.
どうしたの先に進めるわよ
Just to clarify, the beta are carbon-based life forms, correct?
そうよ
But aren't humans also carbon-based life forms?
人類も間違いなく炭素系生命体
Okay, but in that case, why wouldn't the beta see other carbon-based life forms as living creatures?
へえ
Oh. I mean, what the hell? They're intelligent life, and they've clearly got the technology for interstellar travel, so why can't they tell?
当時世界中の科学者が今のあんたと全く同じことを言ってベータを呪ったのよ
Huh?
そしてそれを踏まえて計画されたのがオルタ
How do you mean?
その要である00ユニットはどうしてそういう名前になったと思う
Because zeros, man, they're dope. I have no idea. I mean, I do, but I'll let her say it.
生体反応ゼロ生物的根拠ゼロだから00ユニットと呼ばれているのよ
Zero vital signs? Zero organic material?
まだわからない
No, I get it. She's an android. Well, technically she's full robot, but I think. I'm gonna go with android. Huh?
00ユニットは非炭素系疑似生命なのよ
Non-carbon-based pseudo life form? And that means android.
つまり00ユニットはベータに生命体と認識されコミュニケーションを取り得る唯一の存在ということよ
I see.
ベータとのコミュニケーションを実現するには彼らが生物と認識できるその考えの根拠になっているのは開戦当初
So why couldn't we just keep using machines?
イメージを言語に変換するには人間の思考が必要なのよ機械にはそれができない
Human thought? What do you mean by that? She means human thought. What do you mean by that? Like, what is human thought? Sir, now is not the time to wax philosophical. I can kind of wrap my head around the idea of a non-carbon-based pseudo-life form, but how do you recreate human thought? It's almost like that was the whole point of 15 billion semiconductors in the palm of her hand or something. And for that matter, how the hell do you put a human consciousness in there? Very carefully? Is that parallel computer with 15 billion semiconductors you're always talking about really capable of that? It's almost like that was the entire purpose of it. Okay, I think I understand what the 00 unit is and why it had to be made that way.
そう。じゃあ次に進むわよ。
But I have a question first.
何よ。
You said there was a need to give it a human consciousness, or whatever, so it could recreate human thought, correct?
言ったわね。
Well, since you're clearly able to create that artificially, what was the point of making the 00 unit look like a human at all? As long as the beta see it as life, it doesn't matter what it looks like, right? So then, why bother giving it soft skin and accurate body temperature?
00ユニットがあの姿形をしていることにはちゃんとした意味があるのよ。
Then I'd like to know what it is.
すべてを話す段階じゃないわ。だけど、一番大きな理由でよければ話すけど。
That's good enough for me, let's hear it.
そうね。例えば白金が事故に遭って大やけどを負ったとしましょう。あんたが意識を取り戻したとき、今までの自分とは全く別の姿形になっていたとしたら、助かってよかった。
What the hell is she talking about?
ただでさえ事故や怪我で精神的ダメージを受けた直後よ。鏡に映った変わり果てた姿を自分だと認めて前向きに生きていこうなんて強さ。
What does that have to do with anything?
人間にとって自分の容姿は最も根源的なアイデンティティなのよ。
Answer the question.
人類の生化学技術や疑似生態技術がこれだけ急速に進歩した理由も同じ。戦闘で負傷し顔が崩れたり手足を失った兵士に精神崩壊を起こさせること。
Okay, cool, but what does any of that have to do with the 00 unit?
気持ちはわかるけどいい加減に認めたの。
Huh?
あんただってとっくにわかってるんでしょ。
Hit him with it. Figured what out?
昨日見聞きしたことと今の話を普通に組み合わせればわかるでしょ。
No. You can't be saying what I think you're saying. That's insane.
つまり00ユニットは
Mm-hmm.
鏡スミカ
It wasn't designed to look like her. That is actually her consciousness that has been uploaded into that body.
00ユニットが鏡スミカの姿形をしているのはその素材になったのが鏡スミカだから。
That can't be true.
そう思うのは勝手だけど事実なの。鏡はどこかにいるはずよ。
But there's no way. It can't be her. Why? Why is this happening? How could Sumika be the 00 unit? You mean to tell me you turned this world's Sumika into a pseudo-life form? I was so relieved to find out that she didn't exist in this fucked up world. And now you're telling me she's our secret weapon for winning the war? This is such bullshit. Wait, hang on a sec. But Sensei,
何よ。
aren't you the one who told me that Sumika didn't exist in this world?
言ってないわよ。
Yes, you did. Don't play dumb.
ごまかしてないわ。私はその話をあんたから聞いただけでこっちからは何も言った覚えはないわよ。白金が初めてここに来た日、確かにあんたはそう言っていたわ。
During their very first conversation. So obviously when she just met him, she definitely wasn't gonna divulge any important details, like the existence of their candidate for the 00 unit. Shit. She tricked me again, god damn it. I can't believe I was so gullible. I should have known better than to fall for such a typical Yuko-sensei trick. And yet, I never once doubted her claim that Sumika didn't exist in this world. I'm such an idiot. Even after seeing her go in and overwrite my death certificate in the UN's databases. Even yesterday, I intentionally ignored the possibility that I'd been lied to, all because I desperately wanted to believe it was true.
また事実から目をそらして逃げ出す気？何か目的があってこの世界に戻ってきたんじゃなかったの？なんだったらもう一度装置を動かしましょうか？
I'm not gonna run away. Don't jump to any conclusions, please. This has nothing to do with that. Just give me a little time to let this sink in. Sheesh. I'm not going to try and pin the blame on Yuko-sensei. That won't accomplish anything at this point. Sorry. I'm just a little frustrated by how naive I've been. That's all.
へえ。
I mean, I'm also pretty pissed at you, to be honest, but I recognize it's just a product of my own immaturity. I'm not gonna keep using my childish sense of right and wrong as an excuse to justify my own weakness. I'm done with arguing for the sake of arguing. I'm tired of blaming everyone else for my own shortcomings and stupid mistakes. I'm not gonna do it anymore. All that ever does is make things worse. That's something I had to learn the hard way. I want to get to the point where I can actually face you as an equal someday. And when I get there, I'm going to take full advantage of your abilities and use them to help me achieve my own goals. So you don't have to worry about me running away again. I can promise you that much.
それは結構そういう考え方は好きよ。
That said, I can't just change who I am overnight. All I can do for now is focus on improving myself and try to fake it till I make it.
まあそうでしょうね。
You probably know this from our discussions during the transfer experiments, but Sumika really does mean the world to me. I don't care if it's a parallel universe version of her. Those feelings still apply. Maybe you already knew that, planned this entire thing around the assumption that I'd fight my heart out for her sake. But if that's the case, I'm afraid you've made a major miscalculation. I'm not mature enough to perform at my best with all these unanswered questions burning a hole in my gut. I'm not proud of that, but it's a fact. And sure, you could just tell me to deal with it and force me to go, but that could potentially backfire on you, right? Though, knowing you, I'm sure you've already taken that into account. But that's kind of my point. You don't leave things to chance. So why would you entrust something as important as the 0-0 unit to someone like me? I'm guessing you must be pretty desperate. I mean, you're certainly not the kind of person who'd give me this gig just out of pity, so I'd have someplace to stay. So with that being said, I have a request to make.
何かしら？
I want you to tell me in as much detail as possible what the relation is between this world's version of Sumika and the 0-0 unit. Or at the very least, an explanation as to why she was chosen to become it. If you can just clarify that for me, I'll follow any order you might throw at me. No questions asked.
何もそこまで大行な話をしてくれなくてもいずれ教えるつもりだ
I
ったん
mean,
だけど
shit,
ね。
dude.
まああんたの覚悟と成長っぷりが分かったからよしとしましょう。話すのは構わない。だけどあんたは本当に
Oh, he doesn't want to hear it, but he needs to hear it. Let's go. Take me. I won't be able to keep moving forward until I do.
タイミングって大事だと思うけど。
The time is now. Yeah, and that time is now.
そう分かった。じゃああんたの成長を信じることにしましょう。
Thank you.
で何から話す？
Okay, so just to clarify, you're saying that the 0-0 unit doesn't just look like Sumika, she actually is Sumika.
そうよ。この世界に存在する唯一の鏡スミカだった存在よ。
What's left of her? What does she mean by that? Okay, then like I said before, the first thing I want to know is, why was Sumika chosen to become the 0-0 unit? You were comparing it to reconstructive surgery earlier, so I'm curious what kind of condition she was in before you turned her into that. I mean, she was still alive, right? Given what she did to my records, I suppose she probably just erased Sumika's.
何をもって生きているとするかという定義にもよるけど、間違いなく生きていたわ。
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Then where has she been up until now? If she'll tell me that much, then even if worse comes to worse and I have to go through yet another loop, I might at least be able to find her. Not that I'm gonna half-ass it this time, just because I know I can always retry, of course. But until I can get rid of whatever made me a causality conductor, I'll never break out of this loop, even if I do defeat the beta. Not to mention I'm a special unit now, one that gets sent on only the most dangerous of missions. Assuming the other Yuko-sensei was correct and a new loop begins every time I die, there's a good chance that might happen before the beta are completely eradicated. Even if Sumika still has to become the 0-0 unit for us to stand a chance against the beta, I'd at least like to meet her before it happens. I mean... and if we can find a way to beat the beta without her becoming the 0-0 unit, I'd like to know where to find her once the war is over.
どこにいたも何も。
Huh?
あんたは鏡スミカに会っていたわよ。それも頻繁にね。
Mm-hmm. Which, I think I actually predicted this at one point in Unlimited. I don't know for sure if I did, but what she's about to confirm here. What?
ついてらっしゃい。 見に行けばわか
I
る。
think I might have actually. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's just me, actually having, seen what's about to happen now, remembering it again. But I'm pretty sure at some point in Unlimited I called out what she's about to confirm here.